Hi everyone, and welcome to part 9 of Let's Build a Vet Clinic. So before we continue on with the upstairs, there were a few quick things that I wanted to do down here. So first of all, Larissa suggested that I replace the trash cans that I use down here with the ones that give you money when you get rid of stuff, because they do look a little bit more high-tech and like something you would see in like a doctor's office or that kind of thing. Because usually in trash cans and doctor's offices and such, I think they have lids on them. So yeah, I agree. That's definitely a good point. So we'll just go around and quickly replace all of these with that. And I think... Oh, I completely forgot to put one in here. Yeah, so we'll just stick this one over here, and there we go. I think that should be good. And then also, Austin suggested that I add a coat rack here in the reception area. So let's figure out a good spot to put that in. Alright, so that's here. I think this coloring of it's fine. Yeah, I feel like it works pretty well in here. So we'll just move this over a little bit, get that in there. And I guess just look really quickly at how the other... Yeah, I think that's the best. So we'll just leave it as that. And I'm pretty sure that's all I want to do downstairs. So for up here, Skychime 658 just suggested that rather than using these tall cubicle walls, or not cubicle walls, but half walls, I put in, I guess maybe like this one, and then use the... Yeah, I think this would be the best one to go with. Although now... Oh, I'm going to have to change some of the wall decorations because that doesn't really work anymore, but... Yeah, so anyway, instead of doing that, what I could do was just use these shorter ones and then use the dine out dividers here. Because I think that'll give it a little bit more of a cubicle kind of feel, although now... Okay, yeah, that does look more cubicle-like than what I had before, because before it just looked like separate rooms. Yeah, I think that does look better. But that doesn't mean that we have to get rid of some of these wall decorations, because that's not really going to work in here anymore. We could probably still have just one of these here. I think that's fine. Let me turn the quarter tile placement on. Okay, there we go. And then we'll just completely get rid of this. Don't think we need that. Can't really have this poster here anymore. Can't have this poster there either. So we'll just get rid of those. And that definitely looks a lot better, although I'm still annoyed by the coloring of the top here. So I don't know if going with another... Okay, no, that's not... I don't know, that changes the rest of it, but I think the white looks best. Yeah, so we'll just leave it as is. I guess we just have to deal with the weird lighting. Victoria suggested that I put that one decoration that... Yeah, this thing on one of the desks would just look like something their kid made for them and they stuck it on their desk, which is a really cute idea. Or maybe instead of... Okay, so maybe instead of having it on the desk, we could put it on one of these... Oh, it actually snaps there. Yeah, let's have that there on top of that. I think we can move this over a little bit. Oh, it doesn't really snap anywhere, so we're fine. We can just put it there. I think that's good. Yeah, I kind of want to move that a little bit over so it's not centered in there. I think that would look a bit better. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I think that works. And let's change a color to... How about this? Yeah, I like that. Looks really cute. Looks a little bit more personal. And that's all that I wanted to do in this area. So other than that, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I think it's good. And we're just going to move on to the new stuff. So as I was saying last time, what I want to do in this part... Oh, did I put the crappy one? Oh, yeah, I did put the junky one in. But what I want to do in this part is finish this whole exam room. And then start on this area in here, which is going to be like the employee lounge and sleep area and that kind of thing. So I'm thinking I could finish this. And then finish this part of the area, which is going to be the kitchen area. And I guess we'll have some couches and a TV. So it can be kind of like a break area too. So I'll do these in this part. And then the next part will just be, you know, doing any touch-ups that we need to do. And then doing this area in here. So yeah, we're getting close to the end of this series. Because, yeah, we'll be wrapping it up at part 10. But we'll just get the nicer one here. Because I think this place definitely needs the nicer stuff. And I'll just keep the pastel theme that we have going on in here and pick another one of these pastel colors. So I don't think I'm pretty sure I didn't use this one downstairs because I want to use something a little different up here. Oh yeah, that's definitely different. So we'll keep that for this room. I like it. Although we're getting the weirdness. Oh, I hate it when this happens. So maybe I can just tweak this slightly to where that doesn't happen. I don't know, maybe deleting and undoing it will fix it. Nope. Yeah, it's weird though. Like, you have to get it in an exact spot to get it to not... There we go. Okay, so I just had to lower it slightly. And it also looks like it's doing it on the other side, unfortunately. So then we just have to double check that it looks fine from the outside, which it does. I mean, that's a little imperfect there, but I don't know, maybe, okay, no, that's not fixing it, but oh well. We fixed it on the inside, so I think that's good. I also wanted to have some kind of curtain in here. So maybe I'll use these. Or I don't know if I want to go with something like this for in here. Because I feel like this is an area that maybe would have just, although that unfortunately doesn't fit in quite right. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go with these curtains. I mean, it's fine, whatever. It's cool. I think that looks a little bit better than trying to fit those in. Okay, so we'll do that. Oh, these are also wonky too. Or at least, wait, is this? Oh no, that's fine. Okay. Don't have to do anything there. So I also wanted to have some counters in here, but then we got the three windows, so that'll make it a little bit harder fitting. Because I could have it under here, but then I don't really want to change the curtains. Well, we could just stick them in here and then get rid of the curtains, like just not have curtains on this window. I mean, I think that'll be fine, like once we get into cabinets and stuff around it. So we'll go with that. And then grab these cabinets as well and stick them on either side of the windows. Alright, yeah, I think that works. Looks fine. So just gotta get the sink, and I feel like this is a lot of space. So I'm not really sure what else to do to fill it in. Like maybe we could probably move, wait, hold on, I don't need that. We could probably move the exam table out a little bit into the room. Like we don't really need to have it up against here. So we could also have it, I think having it here kind of a little bit away from the window, like more in the middle of the room would be a bit better. Oh yeah, yeah, that definitely works. And then we'll have this. Actually, instead of having this, let's grab that one cart that I was sticking in the exam rooms. And then have that up there instead. So we'll have that near the door over here. And then I wanted to grab this mat and then stick that here near the computer. And I think this coloring is actually fine. Yeah, it goes with the room pretty well. So we'll have that here in front of where they would stand. Should we have another one in front of the sink? Yeah, why not? Although we could go with a different kind of rug that's similar to this one, but in a different color. Just so it doesn't look the exact same. Because I think this... yeah, this coloring's a little bit... yeah, it's the same. I like that. Or... yeah, I kind of like having this rug in the two different spots. This one looks a little bit better in here. What else do we need? I can't really think of much else that we need in this room. But we'll just put a few posters around. I think that would also help a lot. We'll throw this one in over here and then add another one. Let's go with this one over here near the door. And this one over here, and then that one, and then this one can go right here. Alright, so I think that's good as far as posters. I'm not sure if it would make a lot of sense to have like a plant in here. I mean, I guess we could have a potted plant here just to make it look a little bit more decorative. I don't think that would really hurt anything. So how about we can go with this one. Although I'll change the color to something else because that's a little bit too close to the rest of the room. I like that. I think I'll go with the white. And then it might also look good if we add one of these nightstands in. Or actually, maybe for here we could just go with like what we use downstairs. I'm not so sure about that. So maybe what I'll do here is I'll just copy what we had downstairs in these rooms. And then we'll just do that because I think that looks a little bit better. Yeah, and then we'll just grab the same table. I mean, I guess you wouldn't technically have patients up here, but whatever, it's fine. And then I think a while ago someone brought up putting that one exam light that came with Get to Work. somewhere in here. So we can see how this would look in the exam room now. Yeah, this one. I mean, I guess it kind of doesn't really make sense because this is just like a machine the pets roll into and then they get magically cured, but I mean, it kind of fits into, you know, this being an exam room, so we can just throw that in over here. I think we'll leave it white. And then I'm just not sure about having this sitting area in here because I imagine that, you know, like you're not really having the owners of the pet coming upstairs into this area. So I don't know, I just feel like this doesn't really make much sense. So maybe what we can do is just have some more counters over here on this side, or I could take these and then stick them on either side of the window to look like cabinets. I mean, I don't know about this. Like, the counters might be something that looks a bit better than this. Yeah, I think just using counters would look a little bit better. So we'll take these and then stick them over here on this side. And over here, I'm not gonna bother with putting in a sink because I don't think we need two sinks in the same room. So on this counter, we could just have like treats and maybe a decorative plant or something like that over here. So let me just grab this. And there's a couple different the little treat decorations, so we'll throw those in over here. I think that works, and then I'll just throw in another one of those little pet plants. Or maybe we could use something different in here. Yeah, like we could have that in there instead. Alright, so I think that looks a little bit nicer. So this is just another surface for them to put stuff in. So I think that fits into this a little bit better than having a sitting area for the owners of the pets. Because, I mean, they probably wouldn't really be up here anyway. And I think I might just get rid of this. Because I think that doesn't really, like, having a plant up here doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. So I think I'm just going to not cram this room full of stuff and just leave it a little bit emptier. I think that's probably a better thing to do. And then I could stick that pet bed back in and put that over here in this corner, because I think that works. You know, like maybe the pet needs to rest a little bit after surgery or before surgery or something like that. I don't know. I think it kind of works in a way. So that's kind of the same. Oh, I like that. Or maybe just go with white. Do we have a white? No, we have that. That's about the closest we have to that. I think I'll go with that. Alright, so I think this room's about done. I mean, y'all can let me know if you think it needs anything else to it, but I think it's probably best to not crowd it full of stuff, although I now realize we could probably add in some paper towels, or, yeah, we could add in the soap dispenser, like what we put downstairs into here. And I forget if I stuck that. Yeah, I did stick that up here. Although we have the window in front of above the sink here, so it doesn't really fit in quite as well, but whatever, we'll just stick that there. I think that works. And then we could also get the paper towel dispenser. I mean, it's kind of inconvenient that, you know, if this was real life, you'd have to reach so far to get the paper towels and then the soap. It's not, or would it be, I don't know, does it, whatever. It doesn't matter. It'll go over here. That's fine. Yeah, I like that. That looks good to me. Perhaps I could also stick this in this area as well, because I don't think, yeah, we didn't put one in over here, and I feel like this area could use that. And then I forgot if I stuck that downstairs or if there's really, I don't know. I think well, now that we did that, I feel like I should stick this in here. So perhaps I can just get rid of that decal and then go around and stick this in here. Because, I mean, if I put it upstairs, I should put it down here. Yeah, so we'll just do that. We'll move this over here and then have it above the sink like that. And then where can we stick it in here? Yeah, so just add it there. And then move this little guy over. Alright, I think that works. And then lastly, we just got to get this room. So where can we put it over here? We'll just stick it. Yeah, just get rid of the dog bowl that I stuck in here as well. And then there we go. Alright, that works. Okay, so back up here, do we need anything else? Are we good to go? Yeah, I mean, I can't really think of anything, and I feel like it's probably best to just leave it at that. rather than trying to cram things in for the sake of cramming things in. But like I said, just let me know if you think there's anything else that I could add to the room, and we'll take care of that in the next part. Maybe, okay, no, we got all that yellow out there, so I should probably do something different in here. So I think in here, let's just go with a nice blue. I can't remember. Okay, no, I didn't use that downstairs. So yeah, I think that works. So then maybe, I don't know, because we used a green up there, so I don't know, maybe I should go something that's, I forget if this was, okay, no, that's a little bit more orange than what we used down there. So we haven't used this color yet. I think it looks nice, so we'll go with that. So this is going to be like a kitchen area slash a TV area, so we got to figure out how we're going to lay this out. I wonder, no, then that's right at the top of the stairs. And I also wanted to have a bathroom up here, so we need to figure out where that's gonna go in. Can we, is this, hold on, let me make sure I can actually stick the wallpaper on here. I don't have to, oh no, I had to fix that. Oh, never mind, that's working. Why is, okay, I don't know what's going on with this one, but for whatever reason, I can't put wallpaper on that. Yeah, it's really annoying when these get wonky like this. So we'll just lower that slightly and then hope that it works now. You gotta be kidding me. Ugh, that's so annoying. Alright, so we'll just lower this slightly. There we go. That's fixed. Okay. And then that should be good too. And I don't know, maybe if I lower this just a little bit more, it'll work great. Okay, no, that's not. You know what? In that case, I'm just gonna copy, actually, let's copy this one. And then stick that in, hope that, all right, there you go. It's not perfect, but at least it's actually working now. So Hydra GMB had a few ideas for laying this out. So like they kind of, you know, had the same idea I did as far as like putting the kitchen in here and then bedrooms back here. And then they brought up having the bathrooms like along here so that it made the area going into the sleeping area a little bit smaller, so it feels kind of cozier and more private off to the side. So I'm not sure if I want to have, maybe like 2 bathrooms would be good. I don't know, I think just, I mean, really, I think just 1 would be fine up here because you're just going to have like the few Sims that you're playing with, so I don't think you really need to have 2 separate bathrooms up here. So we want this to just be like kind of like a regular one, like what you would find in a home. So I don't know if we want to, I mean, 2 would fit in really well here though. If we just did like 2 2x3 ones, like how would that look if we did that? And then you could have like a little nook area for a bed in here. So like that could be nice. Or we could also just do something like this. I think I kind of like how it looked more when we just had the 2 separate smaller bathrooms. So we can just have 2 bathrooms that have a shower in them. I think that'll be fine. So we'll just take that and stick it in here. So then this can be like mostly, I don't know, a sleeping area. So we can just have a few beds in here. We'll figure it out. So for here, we got to figure out how exactly we're going to lay this out. And, they also brought up that we could have, like, some outdoor eating here, which I think would be really nice. So I was thinking the kitchen could be somewhere along here. So I'm just going to go ahead. We can have it, like, right as they walk in, like, just kind of along this wall. I think that would work pretty well. And that we can get one of the fridges that came with Get to Work, like the one that, you know, looks like, you know, like a cafeteria fridge or whatever. Where was it? This one? Yes. So we'll just have that here on the end. And then we'll get a sink and then get the cabinets in and such. And I think that should look good. Yes, I think above there we'll stick the taller cabinet. I wish I could move the door over a little bit, but then it's going to be right at the top of the stairs, which I don't really like. So I think I'm just going to leave it like this. Yeah, I think I like it a little bit better there. So we'll just leave the door there, move this down a little bit just to space apart a bit, and then that'll give us a bit more room for the kitchen here so it looks a little bit better. Okay, I think that's a good size for the kitchen. Actually, let's just, yeah, we'll just stick that cabinet in there. That works. And also, we should get a trash can here. So I think in here, I'm just going to stick one of the regular ones and not the fancy money-making trash can, so that can go over there. And I also wanted to put some tile in. So I'm not sure how this is going to look next to the wood. If it's going to look weird or not. I think that actually looks fine. It might be a little bit better if we add in something to separate a bit, like this. So we'll try the white. And stick that in there, like this. Oh, really? Okay, so we're not gonna do that. Although, what if we got rid of just one of these? Alright, I mean, that's kind of sucky, but I guess we can just get rid of one of them. Yeah, I hate how it does that. I mean, at that point, maybe we're better off just not having the border, but I just really liked having that little bit of separation, or even maybe we could just get rid of it over here on this end. Yeah, I don't know. I like it, so I think I might just keep it, and then we'll just delete it at the one end. Yeah, like the whole roofing system infuriates me, like when it does stuff like that. So I think that color is pretty good. Maybe we could try some other kind of brown, like that. How does that look? Oh, I like that one. Yeah, it blends a little bit better. Okay, so it looks good to me. And then we'll get that in there. And I guess we could fit in a small table in here too. I'm not sure if I should also... I think I'll just keep the wallpaper the same. Yeah, I think that works. Because this isn't really a full-on kitchen. You know, so it's going to look a little bit different. You know, like it's not going to have the fancy backsplash and all that. Alright, so that's good. And then we also should add in a microwave and a coffee machine. So we'll get this one in here. And then, which microwave should we go with? I guess we can go with this one. Actually, you know what? Instead of that, let's go with this one. Let's go with a little bit of a fancier coffee maker. I think that's going to be better. And then we want to have the soap dispenser and paper towels. Definitely something you'd want to have in a workplace kitchen. What else would make sense? Oh, maybe I could add that one thing from Get Together that had all the different teas in it. So it's kind of like the company buys some coffees or teas for the employees to use. Sometimes they do that. They do that at my workplace where they just buy like the K-cups and bags of tea and stuff for everyone to use, which is really nice. Alright, so I like how this, I like how this one looks. Okay, so go with that. Maybe be better over here on the corner. Yeah, I think it looks a little bit better over there. Alright, so add that in there. I'm trying to remember what else I feel like we need in here. Oh, maybe a drying rack though. You know, so they could dry their, wash their dishes and that kind of a thing. Yeah, I feel like that would make sense. And for whatever reason, I'm still not liking how that coffee thing looks. I don't know. So maybe this will look a little bit better. I guess the coffee and tea thing maybe made a little bit more sense, but I kind of like the look of this little dessert display thing, and I don't know. I mean, I think that also works, because, sometimes people will bring in snacks and stuff for their coworkers, so we'll just go with that. And then we can have a little, like set of tables and chairs in here. So what works? I think we'll just go with this. Probably just can only have 2 or 3 chairs around this. Okay, no, that doesn't work. What about this? Well, we could go with this one. I mean, it kind of works. Or, I don't know, like I feel like we should have a table and chair in here, but I feel like it's also a little bit crowded, so I don't know, maybe instead of having in there, we could just have a little table out here. Like that might look a little bit nicer. Like we could use this. Although there's probably a better outdoor table we could use, like perhaps this one. Although there's not really much space. So I don't know, like we can center this one in here. And then like have some others in the corner. Like that works. Then we can use a wicker table or wicker chair like what we used over on the other deck. I forget what color we used for... Okay, so that's like the same color that we used for the wicker part of it on the other side. Like that looks kind of nice. I like that too. Alright, so I think we'll go with that. And can we fit? Okay, no, we can't really. I mean, like, we could stick some more, like, just single-seater ones in here. Yeah, I think that works. I don't know, I mean, I could have a table and chair in here, but I just feel like it's a little bit too crowded to try to cram that in here. Like, it just didn't really look right. So I think we'll just have the outdoor seating be the only tables and chairs in here, although maybe just for here we should go with white. Or at least something different, like maybe the black. I don't know, I'm just not really feeling that color for out here. Or even just the dark brown. Like, that might look good. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so stick with that. We also want to get some lighting for out here, like what we added over to the other side. So we'll just grab that and then stick that right there. Or, hold on. I think I realized last part when I was editing that, yes, there's somehow a countertop in there. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, notice it while I was editing the last part, so we definitely want to fix that. I think this color looks good in here, so we'll leave that. And over here, like I said, we can just have a TV, so... hold on, wrong section. I wanted to use, where was it? This table. And then we can go with this color for that and then just stick a TV on top of it. Okay, hold on. Yeah, this one. It was like Control 9. Alright, I think that's good. And then I want to get some kind of couch. I don't know if I want to go with like a cushy looking couch or something that, you know, is more like what we use in the waiting area downstairs. I mean, I think we should probably go with something that feels a little cushier. Like, I don't know if this is going to look weird. That actually looks kind of nice. I don't know. Maybe we should find some... Oh, I just saw the... Where was it? This couch, maybe? Although this one does look pretty good. So I might go back to that. I mean, this one... This one in the mint color, I think, looks pretty good. And then it also goes with that rug, so I think that's nice. So yeah, we'll go with this. It's mint, so it's a little bit brighter at least, or like, you know, a little bit more colorful. Okay, there we go. So I got that. And then I believe this also had matching chair to go with it. Yeah, it does. Okay, so we'll add this. So we'll add a couple of these chairs in here as well. And I think this will make a nice break area. And for that, we'll just go with the mint color, although... I think that's fine. I think they can get through the door. So that works. And then do we want to add in... like some kind of pillow like this? Yeah, I think we could do that. I think that'll look nice. Alright, so next let's get an end table. So we can use this one. Although now I realize if I stick that over on the other side, then it might get in the way of the door, so that I don't know if that's gonna work. Maybe we should go with a smaller end table. Like, we can just go with this one. And then I'll have to test just to make sure they can still get out the door. Oh, was there? Okay, there was white coloring. Alright, so I think that works. And then we'll just get a table lamp on there. And then over on this side, I'll use some kind of floor lamp. Like, I think that one looks pretty good. Although, did that... What if we... I don't know, I kind of like the white. Yeah, we'll just go with a different floor lamp. I mean, I know where to use this one, but I just like the look of it. We can try this one, or we can always go with this one too, but we'll see if there's a coloring of this one that looks good, because I just want something... yeah, you know what, actually, I'm just going to go with this one. Yeah, I think it looks a little bit better with what we're going for in here. And then I just want to find an end table, or not an end table, a coffee table, and some kind of rug, and I think it'll be good. So let's change this to gray. And then just get a nice rug, and I think it'll be good to go on this. So I wanted to find that big Parenthood rug and then size that, or not, no, cats and dogs is what or no, actually the Parenthood one would work too. So we can try either of those. Yeah, we'll just grab this one. Or even just the original size of this one might... Yeah, I mean, even just the original size of this one looks pretty good. Oh, that looks nice. Yeah, I think that... I think we're just going to go with the Parenthood one in its regular size. That fits into the space a little bit better than just trying to use the other one size down does. But I would just want to go something a little bit less white. Like, even that looks good. Although, it is a little close to the food area. But I think that's fine. I mean, I did like how this coloring looks. Although, I feel like maybe that's a little much. Like, I want to go something a little bit more neutral than that. I mean, maybe we do want to go with, or would it be better if we just, I don't know, now I'm kind of going back on this, but I mean, maybe it would be better if instead of having the tile in the kitchen area, we just had the wood floors everywhere. I don't know. No, I kind of like having the tile. Yeah, we'll keep the tile, and then I guess we'll just go with a smaller rug anyway, because I don't know, it just looked kind of weird to me how it was coming so close to the flooring in there. So, I mean, what if we want this? Although I didn't really want to go with something white like that. So we can revisit this size down. Although it fits in here kind of weird. I don't know, I think that's fine. That looks nice. Let's see what else we have. Oh, I like this. I think that one looks cool. Alright, so we'll just get rid of this. Because I want to go something a little bit more fun than that. You know, like a little bit more color or pattern to it than that. Although, if we use that, maybe we should go with a different color for this. Yeah, let's make that a little bit darker and use this. Alright, so we'll do that, and then we can get some kind of decoration on here. Maybe we'll use that, just to kind of go with the look of this. Let's also get some speakers in here. And let's go with... I think this is good. Yeah, so go with that. And then we can get some posters up or some... I think I'll do something different than like the vet office type posters that I've been using. Like maybe we could throw that in there. I don't know. I just want to keep with a more modern look for this place. So we could throw one of these up here. Yeah, I like that. I think that looks nice. Oh, let's also get some curtains. So I don't think this... No, that's not going to work. Oh, what if we... Oh, that could look cute. Like if we take... Oh, let's do that. Like if we could find some kind of cute pet-related pattern. Like that looks nice. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. Like that's what my gut instinct is telling me. And let's add in another plant in here. So just stick that over in this corner. They could probably stick some other kind of poster or something like that in there. Like maybe we could stick that hang in there kitten one in there. Yeah, I think that's a good one to stick in here. Or perhaps I could stick the dog chasing after the ball in here. Or, I don't know. Oh, sorry I'm being indecisive. I'm just trying to figure out exactly what I want to go with in here. Yeah, let's use that. I like it. Alright, I think this is starting to come together. And then up above the TV, we can use that one decoration that came with, I think it was backyard stuff. The one that was just like the 3 pictures near each other, the flowers or whatever it was. Yeah, this one. So let's go with a more neutral one like this. Or actually maybe a brighter one to kind of go with the curtains a little bit. I don't know, actually. Or we could... Yeah, I don't know. I think, and I'm thinking instead of that, let's go with this. I think that kind of goes with the bright feel in this room a little bit more. And then we could try putting this back in and try this out. Although, I don't know, it feels like a little much for some reason. Like, I don't know, with this build, I'm trying to not cram as much in as I usually do. And then we could also add in one of these newspaper, like magazine cover type items. Like we could also stick this one in. I guess you can imagine maybe something to do with the owners of the clinic or something like that. I don't know, like we can do this one. I like that. I think that looks nice. And I'm not sure what else. Maybe a bookshelf. Yeah, I think a bookshelf might be good. So we can have that over here along this wall and try not to block the entrance to the sleeping area with that. Yeah, I think that's going to be a little bit too big. Where was the one? There was the one that came with Get to Work that I think, yeah, this one. So if we stick that in here, I think they should be able to get back through to the other area. I like that. Oh, I like that. Yeah, it's nice and colorful. Alright, so go with that. I don't know, because I just want to make this feel a little bit, you know, kind of colorful. And that's going to be about all that I do in this part. I feel like we've got a pretty good start on this area, so I'm just going to leave off here, and then next time we'll fix this up a bit, and then work on this area. And yeah, it's going to be all, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and bye!